What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today what we're going to be doing is we are doing another draft. Just like we've been doing in the past, it's been killing it. Smash the like button right now. All you guys do. It's Saturday. It's a great day. Kill the like button. Hit subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I can only draft the player if I can guess if they're married or not. How this kind of works is every single round there's going to be 3 guys on the screen. If I see a player who I know is married, like such as Tom Brady, I can say Tom Brady is 100% married, and because I'm right, I get to pick him. If I see a player that I want is not married, I'd have to say, okay, I know for a fact he's not married. I would then check, etc. That is what we're doing today. In the gameplay, I'm not going to have any, like, sometimes I have in-game challenges, but I've been losing a lot lately, so I'm frustrated, and I just want to go get a W. So that's what we're going to do. I love you guys all so much. Let me know in the comments your guys' suggestions for what I should do next. I'll try and heart all of your guys' comments. Let's go jump into this. Okay, so coach round, I never really worried too much about the coach round. I'm going to go with Mike McCarthy, though, because he is probably one of my favorite, like, playbooks and stuff in Green Bay. I love the Green Bay playbook. Okay, so we got Jordy Nelson, Marcus Peters, and Keenan Allen. I am going to pretty much guarantee the card that I want here is this Marcus Peters card. I'm going to double check, but I don't think he's a pretty young guy. I don't think Marcus Peters is married. I don't. These are going to be kind of tough to figure out. Marcus Peters, he plays cornerback. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any of the surprises, boy, but Marcus Peters and Kansas City's awkward relationship. Yeah, he is not married. So I got that one correctly. When I look it up, I don't really see. I see that he might have a girlfriend, but he's not married. So I get to take Marcus Peters. Round number 2 here, my camera just died, so I had to stop for a minute, get it all figured out. Any round like this where it's not too serious and it doesn't really matter who I get, I just like the player. I don't waste my time unless it's like a pretty big round. Okay, we'll do it for this one. Eric Hendricks. I want Bruce Irvin. I don't think he is older though. Bruce Irvin. He's had a pretty rough past. I don't think he was married when he was young, but I'm gonna say Bruce Irvin is not married. Let's see. I'm just gonna type in Bruce Irvin wife. That's what I've been doing for these, seeing if anything comes up. He actually. Wow. Alyssa Hackworth Irvin. He is married. See, that was my initial thing. I was going to be like, ugh, and then I second guessed myself. He must have turned it around pretty good because I remember he was one of the biggest. Eric Hendricks. Sorry, I haven't googled that. I'm going to say he's not married. I am going to say that he is not married. I'm just going to type in Eric Hendricks' wife, and he is not. By everything that I see, he's not. He's a great middle linebacker, really, really fast, and definitely a good weapon. Okay, here we got Atwater, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, and Calais Campbell. The guy I want here, I want the pass rush from Campbell, and I think that he would be married. Calais Campbell and his wife currently choosing between Denver and Jacksonville. Perfect. Okay. You would. Sometimes, like, these aren't, like, it's not, like, just super easy to figure out if they are. It can sometimes be pretty tough. I'm going to take Jonathan Cooper here. In the rounds that don't matter, like I said, I just pick whoever I want. Okay, this is a big one. Jimmy Smith, Alshon Jeffrey, or Stephon Diggs. I kind of want to just stack my defense, have 2 great, but I also really, really like Stephon Diggs. I'm going to go and say that he is not married. So I type in Stephon Diggs' wife and literally nothing. Woman accuses Viking Stephon Diggs of forcing her. Yeah, I don't think he's married. I think he's still going through a little bit of, I think there's some, because yeah, there was a bit of a controversy with him a while ago. So I do get Diggs this round. Jonathan Cyprien, I love you. I got to take Sip. I got to take Cyprien. Love him or hate him, I personally love him. Legend round in round number 8. I'm almost certain that these guys would be. I'm going to say Dan Dierdorf is married, but I'll go check it out. So Dan Dierdorf, much like I thought, especially Legends, it should be pretty simple. He is indeed married. This round I'm not going to worry too much about. I'm just going to take Michael Crabtree once again, and they're not super high overalls, so we don't care. We're just going to kind of get through the draft, just because I don't like these to be too long. Okay, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, or Mike Evans. Ooh, Antonio. I want Julio, but I don't think Julio Jones is married. I'm going to say no on this one. I don't think he is. So he is currently dating, but he's 100% not married. I went with Antonio Brown in a lot of drafts lately, and I pretty much always regret it. So I'm glad that I switched it up, and I'm going to go with that. Here, I think I'm going to go with a linebacker rather than an O-lineman. I realized O-linemen, as much as they look good, like, they never really help me out that much. Okay, Vontaze Burfict is who I want. I don't think he's married. As far as I know, Vontaze, he's kind of fallen under the radar in the last little bit. Like, he was a big deal for a while. Vontaze Burfict White. 12 main things related about Vontaze Burfict. Is he married? Girlfriend? Brandy. Okay, I don't think he is officially married. By what I see, personal. This one's kind of tough. Personal life. Like I don't see anything here that has the fact that he is married. So I do get Vontez perfect. That would be an awesome right outside linebacker. Guy makes some big hits. Okay, Travis Kelce, I know for a fact he is not. He is currently dating, but he's not. And that's the card that I want. He had his own like reality TV show, which is pretty funny. Aaron Donald, Marcel Darius, and Bruce Matthews, my bad. I want Aaron Donald, and he's pretty young. But he seems like the type of guy who would be married. I'm going to say he is. Aaron Donald, wife. Let's see if he is Aaron Donald. Rams player shares plans for the bye week. Yeah, no. If you type in the Aaron Donald wife and nothing comes up, good chance you're incorrect. I'm going to try Bruce Matthews next. I'm going to say that he is married. Bruce Matthews' wife. And yes, Carrie Matthews was his wife. So I get to take Bruce Matthews. Okay, big round here. Mark Ingram, AJ Green. Mark Ingram's exactly my type of running back. This is a really, really tough one though, because he's like kind of young, but he's not really. I am going to say that he isn't. Tough one, but I'm going to say he isn't. Oh my gosh, I just dropped my controller. That really sucks. Okay, please tell me I'm right. I dropped it and I went to go catch it and I accidentally picked him. So I'm really hoping that that was right. Oh my gosh, he just got married. I literally am so sorry, guys. I did not mean for that to happen. My controller literally fell. I went to grab it and it clicked X. I kid you guys not. This round, I'm just going to take Marshawn Lynch. It doesn't matter too much on those. Okay, the QB round, this is the big one. Russell Wilson is married. I know that for sure. Matt Ryan I've had more success with, but I want a quarterback who can run. Or actually, is he? Yeah, he's married to that girl. He had like a little bit of controversy, but yeah, I'm like 90% sure they're married. I'm going to check though. Russell Wilson. Yeah, it's Sierra. That's what I thought. I knew there was something like that. So we get him. We have last two rounds, which are going to be good as well. We got Barry, Take Me to Church. I'd rather have him than Earl Thomas. But Chris Harris, I think, is the card that I want the most because I do need some like better corners. I'm going to say Chris Harris is not married. Leo Harris. Yeah, he is actually. Really? I had no idea. Okay, Barry Church. He's older. I'm going to say that he is. And if I'm wrong, I guess I get Earl Thomas, which isn't a bad thing at all. I'm going to say that he is, like I just said. Marianne Thomas, yes, he is. So we get Barry Church. That's a good one anyways. It's a good safety. Going to be a good run stopper. Okay, here I can get Eric Allen, Chris Carter. I don't really need receivers, though. Like, actually, a receiver... No, I don't. I want this Eric Allen card. I'm going to say Eric Allen was. He's very old. I'm going to say Eric Allen, wife. He better. Yes, Lynn Noel, perfect. This is our squad, you guys. I'm quite happy with it. We have a lot of really, really good players out here. We have an 88 overall offense, an 86 overall team. It's time to begin our championship run and go get the W. I have nothing that I have to do here, so it should just be pretty chill. Okay, so here we go, guys. Finally, I get to play just a normal game where I can run what I want and I can do exactly what I want. So I have no excuse. If I lose this game, I flat out got beat. It's just like the raw truth of the whole thing. But I'm going to do my best to have a creative offense. It's early in the day, so I can talk as loud as I want. I don't have to worry about any noise issues here. But I have second play. I want to run a little bit of a screen to Julio. Good job, Julio Jones. Okay, spin. Good job. First down. That was almost intercepted. So it was scary for about 13 seconds there. In my head, I was scared. But this playbook is my absolute favorite. When I was when I was ranked 86 in the top 100 one year in the online rank, this is the playbook I use. And I love this playbook. There was so many options back in the day with this one. Like, you could really, really just dominate somebody if you correctly knew how to use it. That halfback toss play, not as good as it used to be. Yep. Kels in some open space. He's just not quick enough. I find tight ends in this game, like, even if they get the perfect sort of like man read, it's not always like a given that good things are going to happen, which sucks. Because usually you'd think, like, on a situation like that, like, I know he's not crazy fast, but I'd like to think that he'd be able to pull it off. Okay, I'm going to move Diggs over to this side so I can get him on a post route, which is exactly what I want. Get out of the pocket. See if you can find him. Nope, we got someone a little bit better. Julio Jones. Okay, go. Spin move. Good job. Touchdown on the very first drive. I just feel free, guys. I feel like I can do whatever I want, and I'm happy. I don't have any restrictions. We're just going to go ball out, and I might even stream this at some point where I, like, show you guys a full stream of myself playing one of these games. I really don't know. But yeah, very good start to this game. Okay, so he's at 3rd down and 5 right off the bat. I have amazing corners on the outside. Like, no one can say I have Marcus Peters, Eric Allen. I'm so confident in these guys to be able to stop that I'm willing to go for, like, a big blitz on third down just like I just did. That is what I like to see. That's going to bring up 4th down and 12. And you guys are all, sometimes people, like when I talk to them, I don't know when this has ever happened. It's actually never happened. But in case this ever does happen, when people ask, hey, TD, why do you blitz so much on third down? Well, if you watch any, oh my gosh, man, what are you doing? Please don't do that. Just a public service announcement to all Madden players, don't do that. It's so annoying for me because then the game just gets kind of boring and lame. So don't go for it on 4th down, especially if you're gonna do that. At least go with the fake punt pass. That's a dot. That's a dot. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen a what? No way. I was about to claim the greatest throw of all time on that play. I was literally about to claim the biggest dot that has ever been thrown in human history on that play, and then terrible things happen. Okay, we got pressure on us here. Oh no, bad. Not good. I thought I could break away from that to the right, but I couldn't. 3rd down and 27. This is where you go bunch formation and you try and hit the post route. So pretty much no matter what, and my only hope here is Diggs, assuming we can get him in a good spot, and he cannot hold on to it. Okay, 40-yard line. I can try and kick the field goal, but I might as well go for it. You know, he did exactly what I wanted him to. He sent pressure. He sent pressure, which just opened up the pocket completely white. Almost got the one-handed stab. Okay, let's go play defense again. My second offensive drive, I thought I had the touchdown to Diggs. Got a little bit like, I don't know, scatterbrained once I didn't get that. I don't know if I was frustrated or what, but things just went downhill from that point. Good defense. That's how you do it. I read that like a book. I don't read many books though. Yeah, fumble, grab it, good job. Nice hit. That is what good hits do. It's just things like that, like defense in certain situations of my like Madden career, defense can sometimes be your offense. It can sometimes be your best offense depending on how bad your offense is. It can really help out. My offense, I haven't been playing like I probably should. I realize now I don't have any restrictions, so I gotta start running the ball a little bit more. So gotta start keeping him honest by getting some runs. Okay, check Diggs and Jones, but he is sending pressure too. This dude is sending hardcore pressure. Like every throw that I'm gonna make this entire game has to be so incredibly precise and spot on. It's not even funny. Like it's almost scary how quick these throws have to be, because when he sends pressure like that, where I have no chance to think about it. Like if I'm being brutal, I barely looked at Julio Jones. I just saw the matchup and I threw it. And sometimes as a quarterback, you're not going to have a great opportunity to look. You just kind of have to know the defense. I read it as man, so we got our touchdown. 14-0, great start to this game. Now he's running. He's gotten a little bit unlucky on offense with that fumble, but I do feel like I have him outplayed. And I'm just going to try and scare him, try and force him into a quit by just blitzing like crazy. And I'm going to see if this annoys him in a good, like, because look at his receiver. He does have Cooper. He has decent receivers, but I feel like pressure is going to get to this guy just like that. Thank you very much, Jonathan Cyprian. You know he's mad. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I celebrated way too early on that one. I celebrated way too early. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm surprised he's still here. If I'm being brutal, I'm a little bit surprised he's still here because we're putting on a pretty good game. And this is usually how things go for me. When I play normal, when I don't have any crazy like restrictions on how I can play. Oh, and I got picked off. Dang it. That's why I don't throw those routes. Yeah, I deserve that. I got way too cocky. I definitely deserve that. Until he learns to deal with it, this dude is getting blitzes all the way, and I almost was there on that one. Okay, can someone strip the ball or something? He's doing exactly what I want him to do. And I know, like, he did just get a first down, but he's literally throwing to the guys that I believe he's going to throw to every single time. Like, when you blitz everyone, like I have been, there's kind of people that you just expect he's going to look to. And he has been looking to them. That's Marcus Peters' great play. I actually like Peters in real life. But in the Titans-Chiefs game, I really didn't like him. When the Titans are playing them, I obviously don't like him. I'm gonna ease off the pressure here. We'll see what he can do against his own defense. Yeah, Allen. Good interception, Allen. Good interception. That is why we have a 94 overall corner, and I might actually invest in him in the actual game now, especially after a play like that one. I got respect for this dude though, man. He's still in here. He still wants to play, and that kind of sucks because it's a lot easier for me if he didn't. But I also like to play football, so let's see. If you run zone coverage, we're gonna have Crabtree on the second level. He did run a sort of zone, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I'll show you guys exactly what I mean when I talk about like zones and seams. So when you guys are trying to run seams, because seams are really dominant in this game, there's a tiny little window that you can actually throw them where you pretty much won't get intercepted and great things will happen. But if they're running man like they have been, which is like surprising just because of how open my running back has been, you obviously can't hit. 6 for 10, 113 yards. We do have that one interception though, kind of a little bit of a blemish on what was a pretty good day. Okay, 2nd down and 10. Do you guys see Stephon Diggs? I'm banking on time in the pocket to hit Diggs on a pass lead down, what they ended up getting to Russell Wilson. I'm having troubles, boys. I'm having troubles in the red zone, and I feel like this is like a concurrent. I don't know if I completely used that word right, but it's definitely an issue that comes up a lot there. I try to throw seams against defense that was not good for throwing seams, and it definitely comes back to bite me. 14-0 still, but next drive, I promise you guys, once I get the ball back, I'm just going to run the ball, I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to get a touchdown. You heard it here first. I guarantee I'll get a touchdown. Yep, Cyprian. Jonathan Cyprian, that is what we do. Defensive turnovers every single time. He's touched the ball. Every single time this guy touches the ball, it just comes right back to me. And he's still chilling in here. He still wants to be in this game, and I have mad respect for it, but we're going to start being smart. We're going to start using some of our weapon in some creative ways here to get big first downs and get guys who can do stuff like that in open field. Just like I said, guys like Marshawn Lynch in the open field, it's game over. Like any guy in this game with good trucking stats is way better than someone with who's like quick, I find, at least in my opinion, because trucking is way more dominant than speed. Okay, let's get Ingram behind Kels for the touchdown. Come on, Ingram! Look at that leg drive, man. That is good stuff. That's why this game, I honestly, people hate on Madden 18, but it's one of the best, like, actually playing Maddens I have ever played. Like, the animations you get are amazing. It just feels so incredibly realistic. Up 21-0. I'm going to chill for a bit. Probably won't talk too much over the next little bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the next important thing that happens. Touchdown. Touchdown. Julio Jones. Easy money. Good stuff. That's going to make it 28-6. He actually did go down and score a touchdown. It wasn't a cool enough drive really to show, but 28-6 now. Okay, guys, so 12 seconds remaining. I did not show much of the second half. It was pretty much me running out the clock. They got one, like, kick return to make it 14, but I honestly was kind of over this opponent. No offense to this guy, but it wasn't going to make for, like, crazy entertaining gameplay. Like, his reads were a lot like this throughout the whole game, where he was just kind of chucking it up and just seeing what happens. Which, playing against guys like this, like, no offense, like, it's fun getting interceptions, but the strategy aspect is why I love football so much. I love trying to, like, out-scheme guys. I like to see what they're doing and, like, do something based on what they do. And when guys are doing stuff that's very predictable, throwing balls just over the middle every single time, it gets a little bit boring to play against. I'm just going to throw deep, though, to end the game to Julio Jones. He almost comes down with it. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I played normal, and I got the W. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. I can't wait to go to the game tonight. It's going to be so much fun, and I will see you guys next time.